Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tom, and I make videos that help you awaken your soul and manifest your highest destiny and happiest life. I have a new free gift for you. It's called the Reality Shift Cheat Sheet, and it's a resource guide I've designed for you for free, completely free, that will give you all these wonderful secrets that I've discovered for shifting into your desired reality. So I recommend it if you're a light worker, a manifester, an awakening soul. You're going to love some of the stuff in this free cheat sheet. So you can find that in the description below. And also don't forget to check out my one-on-one coaching and my online courses also in the description. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the power of intention, what that is, and how you can use this to manifest faster. And I want you to be able to manifest faster because I know what it's like to have a heart's desire, something that truly lights you up inside, and that you know if you can bring this thing into your existence and if you can merge into this reality, you're going to experience incredible joy, fulfillment, love, happiness, and peace. So why wouldn't you want to know the fastest possible methods to bringing this desire to life? It's only natural. And the power of intention is going to help you do just that. So before we get into what intention is, it's really important to realize that intention links to your desire. And so we have to focus on desire first. What do you want? And not just what do you want, but why do you want the thing you want? So for example, one might want a soulmate relationship. That's the desire. But then what is the why for that vision, for that goal and destination? That why might be, well, when I'm with my soulmate, it's going to enrich my life with love, meaning, and happiness every day. And when I'm in that soulmate connection, it's going to bring out the best side of me, and I'm going to radiate this state of being to everyone in my life, and that's going to help uplift the planet at large. That might be your why to your desire. So it's really important to start there. What do you want, and why do you want the thing you want? And get some clarity around that. It can be quite a fun exercise to do. And then when you have that, that's where intention's going to fit in, and you're going to see how it's all interwoven. So with that in place, we can now look into what intention is and how to activate the power of intention. So intention really is assigning meaning or making it clear what the purpose is of all the things that you're doing in your daily life. So in other words, intention is becoming conscious of why you're doing what you're about to do, and consciously making that connection before you do that very thing. And so if we take a really simple, rudimentary example like eating a piece of fruit, I could just pick up that piece of fruit and eat it. Or I could set an intention for why I'm eating that piece of fruit, get clear on the purpose and meaning of why I'm eating that piece of fruit, and then eat that piece of fruit. And that is incredibly powerful, and I'll show you why. So if I pick up that piece of fruit and I say, I intend to eat this fruit, or I'm eating this fruit to nourish my body, which is going to fuel my brain power and help me serve my clients in the best way possible, which is going to fulfill and contribute to my purpose and mission on this planet. All of a sudden you have quite an epic reason and motivation and clarity as to why you're eating an apple and why you're nourishing yourself with something that's nutritional like a piece of fruit. So you can see when I voiced that meaning or that intention, it takes long to say it out loud, but when you say it in your mind, you flash through this and the intention is simply set as a thought. So intention is a thought you have in your mind, and then you follow through with the action anyway. So it's a split-second thought, you set the intention, and then you do the thing. And the thing that you're doing now has a meaning, and that meaning, oftentimes, when you'll be doing this, will relate directly towards your heart's desire and fulfilling that and manifesting that and embodying that version of you and that dream reality in the here and now. It's all going to link up. And so when you think about it, intention really is a thought, and all thoughts hold a certain frequency of consciousness or vibration. And when we choose that thought and we become involved in that thought, it infuses us with the emotional state of being, that vibration of that thought. And if that thought, as the intention, has a strong meaning and connection to our heart's desires, ideal self, and dream reality, it's going to be a potent thought that helps us download the frequencies of that reality, of that desire, of that ideal version of ourselves into our consciousness in the here and now. And so we charge ourselves up with that intention, with that thought. That makes us feel good. And then we carry that vibration into the action, which then compounds on the vibration of the intention. And together they combine to really supercharge our state of being and our vibrational alignment with our desired reality. So all of a sudden, in that example, picking up that piece of fruit feels like a purposeful, incredible, deliberate, conscious, and powerful action that's manifesting your desire, because you see how such a simple thing actually links to your heart's desires and highest vision for your life. And if you've ever seen that graph, the compound effect graph, where all the little things build up over time and you see that exponential curve shoot up, well, that's the power of intention. You're constantly having these quick thoughts that are tapping you into the frequency of your dream reality and your desire already manifesting. And you're embodying that version of yourself little bit by little bit as you do all the things you were going to do anyway in your life. And you create that consciousness, that awareness, that relationship between what you're doing and why you're doing it, and how this relates to your happiest life and desire. And it compounds over time, and you start manifesting so fast. You start becoming so accustomed to the frequency of that reality and self. And you become like this powerful, focused being whose actions are having a chain reaction effect, a compound effect to manifest their happiest life. So therein lies the power of intention. Have that simple thought to assign that meaning, that purpose of what you're going to do before you do it in a flash of a second. Tap into the high vibrational nature of that thought, then do the thing anyway with that thought already there, and then that action has an even higher vibrational element to it, and you download those frequencies into your consciousness. And because consciousness creates reality and dictates the timelines we flow down, the more you're downloading these frequencies, the more you're taking quantum leaps into new timeline possibilities, each of which will be merging you closer and closer and closer, faster and faster and faster to your desired reality. So you'll be shifting within, and therefore your external world will be mirroring and reflecting that back to you, simply through the power of intention. So let me give you a couple more examples. It may be, I want to manifest a soulmate relationship. You have that desire, you know why you want it, and you've decided you love imagining and visualizing this reality. So you wake up on a Monday morning and you're tired in bed, you don't really want to get up, sit in the other room and do your imagining session before you go on with your day. But in that moment, when that alarm goes off, you're sitting in bed, you can set the intention, I'm doing this imaginal session where I'm going to visualize my dream relationship, because that's going to enhance my entire state of being, put me in vibrational alignment with that relationship, and help me manifest that soulmate as fast as possible. And that is going to bring me that true happiness, that joy, that love that so deeply beckons and awaits me from the core of my heart and soul. And that's my intention. And you have that thought. And then all of a sudden that inspiration there, that charge of energy is there, and you propel yourself out of bed and you do that imaginal session with that intention there, that meaning and purpose there, and it enhances the entire act. And then you go about your day and you've in a whole new state of being. You've shifted, you've moved closer to that reality, vibrationally speaking, in your frequency of consciousness. And that would be one such intention. Another one could be a businessman who works in an office and he wants to become a motivational speaker and teach people about certain principles and virtues and values, such as kindness, compassion, leadership, excellence, and all these kind of things. And so he's embodying this version of himself bit by bit. He's not sure how to launch the business, but he wants to become that aligned version of himself with integrity that deserves to be that motivational speaker talking about these ideas because he's living it himself. And so maybe he's about to leave the office one day to go home, and he talks to a colleague, and the colleague makes it known to him without asking for his help, but just makes it known to him that they're struggling with a certain project or problem. And he's listening, and in that moment, he can have that intention, I'm going to help this colleague, because in helping this colleague, that shows kindness, that shows selflessness. I'm going to have to sacrifice a bit of my night where I could have been home relaxing after a long day of work, but I'm going to help instead to show my kindness, to show compassion, to show that selflessness. And that's in integrity with the character I want to be. And that's going to align and empower me and make me feel like I'm in integrity to be that motivational speaker that's ultimately going to have a ripple effect and a motivational effect on thousands of people when I'm in that dream reality. I'm going to be able to touch their hearts and inspire them at the core of their being, because I'm going to have that integrity there, and that belief within me and that conviction is going to truly radiate to all the audiences I speak at. And so I'm going to help my colleague for that reason. Now you can see I'm articulating it in way more depth than you would in your head, but because you would know your why so deeply and you would know your desire so clearly, that you would simply go, I'm going to help this colleague because it relates to my purpose, or because that's the integrity I need for my purpose. And you know all the layering of what it means to have that integrity and how that's going to give you that impact. And of course, if you have more time, you can run through the intention with a bit more depth, but normally it's just going to be a zap of a thought, and you're going to instantly have that motivation and that clarity there. That action you're about to take is going to be fueled by that intention. You're going to be downloading those frequencies. You're going to be willing to do that action for a whole new charged up reason. That is the intention. And you're going to do that, and it's going to shift you within and bring you closer to your reality. So then in that example, he would help that colleague and he would leave feeling really good simply by saying that intention, rather than simply blindly helping and kind of even becoming resentful, like, oh, I want to go home. If you don't set an intention, your mind may automatically just think a thought that isn't out of alignment or is unhelpful towards manifesting your desire and dream reality and embodying your best self. So that can even do you a disservice. But intention is all about consciously, deliberately setting that meaning and that purpose for the action you're about to take, and then doing it. So really, it's just so simple. What meaning, what purpose is behind the thing you're about to do? Become aware of that and then do that thing. And all of that is going to shift you in the most powerful way so that you can most quickly and powerfully shift into your dream reality, and your desire can manifest, and you can embody that highest version of yourself who experiences that happiness, love, peace, freedom, joy that you know you're destined to experience. That's the power of intention. So good luck with it. Apply it at any point during the day, whenever you remember. You don't have to be perfect. Just do it as it resonates with you, as often as you like, but make it a part of your day, and you'll actually look forward to it. You'll actually become excited to do it, and it'll just be a habit. It'll just be a way of life for you, and it will just infuse your entire daily life with so much more meaning, purpose, and clarity, because you really see and believe that everything you do in your daily life is having a direct impact in aligning you with your desire, your dream reality, and your best self and happiest life. Hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to get your free reality shift cheat sheet. I think you're going to love that. And of course, check out my one-on-one coaching if you'd like some guidance and empowerment on your manifestation or spiritual journey. I'd love to have a session with you. And check out my online courses below, such as the Ultimate Manifestation course, which will show you how to manifest your desires and align with your dream life. Stay tuned for more videos on manifestation and spirituality soon. Thank you.